COINTELPRO, the hidden war on American dissent. It was the 1950s, a time of fear and patriotism, of conformity and control. The Cold War loomed over every headline, and J. Edgar Hoover, the all-powerful director of the FBI, saw enemies everywhere. Communists, radicals, activists. To him, they were all the same. And so he declared a war, not on foreign nations, but on Americans who dared to challenge the system. That secret war was called COINTELPRO, short for Counterintelligence Program. Officially, it was meant to protect the nation from subversives. In reality, it became one of the most covert domestic surveillance operations in U.S. history. A campaign of infiltration, sabotage, and psychological warfare against the government's own citizens. It started small. The FBI spied on suspected communists in the 1950s, tapping phones and opening mail. But as the civil rights movement began to rise, COINTELPRO's focus shifted. Hoover saw something he feared even more than communism: the rise of black unity and protest. The FBI began targeting leaders who demanded justice, equality, and peace. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. became their prime target. Agents wiretapped his phones, bugged his hotel rooms, and even tried to blackmail him into suicide. They sent anonymous letters threatening to expose private details of his life, hoping to silence him before the 1964 Nobel Peace Prize ceremony. But King refused to break. He kept marching, kept preaching, kept dreaming, even as his own government treated him like an enemy. As the 1960s exploded with rebellion, COINTELPRO expanded. The Black Panther Party, young, militant, and organized, became the new focus. To Hoover, they were the greatest threat to the internal security of the United States. The FBI infiltrated chapters across the country, planting informants, spreading disinformation, and fueling conflict between leaders. Letters were forged to pit allies against each other. Rumors were seeded to fracture unity. In Chicago, the FBI helped local police locate Fred Hampton, a brilliant 21-year-old Panther leader known for uniting gangs and communities under a banner of peace. On December 4, 1969, police stormed his apartment in the middle of the night. He was shot in his sleep. The FBI called it self-defense. The truth said otherwise. COINTELPRO didn't stop there. The anti-war movement, feminist groups, and student activists, anyone who challenged authority became a target. Undercover agents joined protests, instigated violence, and recorded names. They didn't just want to monitor dissent, they wanted to destroy it from within. By the late 1960s, America's streets were burning. The nation was divided, not just by race or politics, but by the quiet paranoia of knowing that someone, somewhere, might be listening. The same government that preached freedom abroad was silencing it at home. Then in 1971, everything unraveled. A small group calling themselves the Citizens Commission to investigate the FBI broke into a field office in Media, Pennsylvania. They stole hundreds of classified files and mailed them to reporters. Inside was undeniable proof of COINTELPRO. Orders, memos, and tactics detailing the FBI's systematic campaign to destroy political organizations. When the files reached the Washington Post, the public finally saw the truth. The FBI had become a weapon against democracy itself. Congress launched investigations. Hoover died in 1972, his empire shaken. The Church Committee hearings in 1975 revealed even more: CIA plots, illegal spying, and government overreach that shocked the nation. COINTELPRO was officially shut down, its name buried under promises of reform. But the damage was done. Lives had been ruined, movements had been dismantled, trust had been broken. The story of COINTELPRO is not just about the past, it's about the thin line between protection and oppression. It asks a haunting question that still echoes today. When the government decides who the enemy is, who will protect the truth? Because in the end, COINTELPRO was never just an operation, it was a mirror, reflecting the fear of a system unwilling to face its own conscience. The FBI claimed it was defending America, but sometimes the greatest threat to freedom comes from those sworn to protect it.